Hello, good day everyone, and welcome to our channel once again. Thank you for your permission to allow us into your home at a time like this. Today, we're going to be talking about what people commonly call BMI. BMI is short for body mass index. Body mass index is quite essential because it correlates directly with our health. The better our body mass index, the better the chances of us keeping a healthy life. Body mass index is a function of our body weight and our height. So if our body weight is high and our height is low, the BMI turns out to be terrible. So the weight of the body and the height of the individual correlate with in inverse proportion. So as the BMI begins to go up and the height is either not going up or is coming down, then we are dealing with a terrible BMI. In the same vein, if the height is so much and the weight is so low, you can also have a terribly low BMI, and that in itself can be a problem. To calculate BMI, you take the weight of the individual in kilogram and divide it by the height of the individual in meters and divide again by the height of the individual in meters. Take, for example, you are 80 kg and your height is 150 centimeters, which is the same thing as 1.5 meters. It means the BMI will be 80 divided by 1.5 and divide by 1.5 again. So whatever you get should fall between 19 and 24. Basically, some people say 18.5 up to 24, 24.5, but 19 to 24. Within this bracket, one is said to have a normal BMI. Above 24, by the time you get to 25 up to 30, this person is overweight. Beyond 30, we're not talking about obesity. And it keeps going up like that until the person gets to a BMI of 40. It means that person is morbidly obese. So the higher the BMI, the more the likelihood of the person coming down with ill health. In the same vein, when the BMI goes below 19, goes below 18.5, we're looking at underweight. And it goes down that way, especially for persons who perhaps are aggressive with watching their weight and yet they are tall. So they have a very low body weight and yet they have a very high body height. So when you do the BMI, discover that it is below 19. At that time, we also say the person is underweight. There are different things that can make one underweight, but I think the one that is more common, especially as we grow and as we eat, especially when we are not eating healthy, the more likely thing to happen is we become overweight. When we are overweight, it means our heart is beginning to work more than necessary. So high BMI can predispose us or can make us vulnerable to cardiovascular problems like hypertension, stroke. It can also make us become predisposed to diabetes mellitus, which are problems of metabolism, and indeed other problems of poor metabolism. So the body is unable to handle the food that you eat properly, and because of that, you will see too much of it stored in the body, and that leads to one problem or the other. It could also predispose one to non-alcohol fatty liver disease, in which the person's liver is not able to handle all that the body is presented with, because the liver is meant to help to detoxify whatever is in the body that is not proper and also help to stop some things when they are in excess. So the body mass index is essential. It is important you keep your eyes on your body mass index. Take your weight regularly. Check your height, which usually will hardly change. When you get to a certain age, the height may remain same. So you need to keep your weight at a certain at a certain point. Otherwise, if your height stops moving, as you stop growing, and your weight keeps increasing, then you are moving into overweight, obese and morbidly obese, and that is not what one will want to have. So in our next video, we're talking about how we can handle, what we can do to help us attend to our BMI, to ensure that our BMI is within, the normal range, and our body metabolism is kept under good control, our cardiovascular status is kept under good control, and all whatnot. So please do well to subscribe, follow us for more of these and other things that are beneficial to you, which will continue to bring to you. Please like, subscribe, and follow us so that anytime we load a video, it automatically pops up and you can listen and be educated. Thank you.